to know.
Carmen San Diego.
This is Annie Lux. She's a highly ranked breaststroke swimmer who's learning to speak Spanish. This is Roger Chang. He plays trumpet and speaks Mandarin. He's visited Taiwan twice, and he's going again this year. This is Whitney Hampton, a gymnast. When she visited Illinois, she was amazed by the abundance of corn and soybeans.
And this is Eartha Brute, that mega-muscled maker of mayhem from Carmen's gang of goons.
Eartha Brute.
Her last known whereabouts? Crystal Falls, Michigan. In 1988, scientists began a startling discovery in a forest near Crystal Falls. They found one of the world's largest living organisms. It's called Armillaria bulbosa, a single giant fungus of intertwined tendrils and mushrooms. The fungus weighs over 100 tons, covers more than 35 acres. It's been growing for about 10,000 years, and it hasn't stopped yet. But it was uprooted today when Eartha Brute, driving her fearsome fungus fetcher, plowed into the forest and took every last tentacle. Gumshoe, you've got to unearth Eartha, re-earth that fungus, and answer the question, where's that humongous fungus among us? And here's Acme's senior agent in charge of training new recruits, Greg Lee.
How you doing, Eddie? Thanks. Well, thanks a lot. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. How you doing, Annie, Roger, Whitney? Nice to see you guys. Listen, I just want to remind you guys that if one of you catches Carmen San Diego today, you're going to get that trip to anywhere in North America, and that isn't bad. To help you out with this, we're going to start you out with 50 Acme Crime Bucks. And you guys know how this game is played. If you guys don't mind, though, I really wanted to get the morning paper read. So, did you see this headline? Brute at Custer Battlefield. And down here we have a picture of General Custer. See that? There's an article right here, and it's possible that it could be a clue. So let me just read it to you. It says, check for the fungus in a northern state nicknamed Big Sky Country. General George Custer, this is him right here, was sent in 1876 to force the Sioux and Cheyenne to move to reservations. But at Little Bighorn, Custer's 7th Cavalry ran into something they didn't expect. About 2,000 Sioux and Cheyenne warriors led by Crazy Horse. They weren't about to leave without a fight. Custer and every last one of his 260 men were killed. Now the battle site is the Custer Memorial. That sounds pretty good. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot I also have to do this. Hey, that was my third one. What about the turkey? Thank you very much. Well, you know, I mean, I earned it, right? Just set that there for right now. Okay, guys, name the state. Is it Colorado, Montana, or Utah? Remember the clues that we heard. Custer Memorial, Big Sky Country, and Battle of the Little Bighorn. Whitney is ready, so is Roger, so is Annie. Annie, what do you think?
I chose Montana.
Montana. Roger?
Well, I chose Montana.
Montana. Whitney?
I chose Utah.
Utah. The answer we're looking for is Montana. Nice job, Annie and Roger. Okay, so as you know, for every correct answer, we give you 10 crime bucks. So that means Annie, you have 60. Roger has 60. Whitney, you're still in there with 50 crime bucks. Nothing to worry about. For our next clue, we turn to dear old Nana Rapp. Nana.
From the N to the A to the N to the A, I'm kicking rhymes till the end of the day. Now the state where Eartha ran and hid has a flag designed by a 7th grade kid. It was still a territory when they held a contest to see which flag they liked the best. The winner, Benny Benson, the cute little nipper, made a blue and gold flag that showed the Big Dipper. Ooh, they became a state in 1959, but they liked that flag, so they kept it flying. Now follow my clues down to the letter. Word to the D, I'm gonna knit a sweater with the nana. Shake it, Greg. Nana.
Nana Rapp, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear. Okay, guys, name the state, if you will, please. Is it Hawaii, Alaska, and Arizona? And it looks like everybody is already ready. We won't recap the clues. Annie, what do you think?
I chose Alaska.
Alaska. Roger, what do you think?
Well, I chose Alaska.
Alaska. Whitney, what do you say?
I also chose Alaska.
Alaska. The answer we're looking for is Alaska. Way to do it, guys. Okay, so that means Annie, you have 70, Roger has 70, Whitney right in there with 60 crime bucks. That's the way to do it, guys. For our next clue...
you ever solve a case without
Man.
me?
Sounds like my upstairs neighbor, Mrs. Pumpkinclanger. How you doing today?
I'd be better if the world went crawling with uncaptured cartoon criminals. Eartha just docked in the port of Nampo. It's near Pyongyang, the capital of one of the only remaining communist countries. Citizens there don't have much freedom. Older or disabled people can't even live in the capital city. And almost every adult wears a pin with the picture of the president. I heard Eartha pinned one on a humongous fungus. The nerve. Now do your job and bring in the brute, please. Cute, but enough.
Ah. Thanks a lot, Mrs. P. Ooh. Hey, don't worry about it. It's just a sound effect. Let me show you how it works. See, here's Scott, and whenever I step on his tail, he does this. See? Simple. Thanks a lot, Scott. Scott Leonard, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, guys, name the country, if you will, please. Is it North Korea, South Korea, or Cambodia? Remember the clues that we heard. Port city of Nampo. Capital city is Pyongyang. And a strict communist country. Okay, Roger's ready. So is Whitney. So is Annie. Annie, what do you think?
I chose North Korea.
North Korea. Roger?
I chose North Korea.
North Korea. Whitney?
I chose South Korea.
South Korea. The answer we're looking for is North Korea. Nice job, Annie and Roger. Okay, so Annie, you have 80. Roger has 80. Whitney, 60 crime bucks. Now, guys, for our next clue. All right, you know what that means. It's time for the lightning round. These questions are all about Eartha Brute's most recent known whereabouts, which is North Korea. For every correct answer, we'll give you 5 crime bucks. Hands on the buzzer. Listen carefully. Here we go. Korea was once a single country, but U.S. and Soviet forces divided it in two. When did this happen? About 20 years ago, almost 50 years ago, or about 100 years ago? Annie?
About 20 years ago?
It's not 20 years ago. Whitney?
About 50 years ago?
About 50 years ago. Nice job, Whitney. 5 for you. Takes up 65. Question 2. North Korea became a separate country in 1948. Since then, only one man has served as the country's president. Who is this man? Is it Kim Il-sung, Mao Zedong, or Ho Chi Minh? Annie?
Ho Chi Minh.
Sorry, it's not Ho Chi Minh. Roger?
Kim Il-sung.
It is Kim Il-sung. Nice job. 5 for you. Question 3, last question. What bay is on North Korea's western shore? Is it the Korea Bay, the Bay of Bengal, or the Richard Bay? Roger?
Korea Bay.
It's the Korea Bay. Nice job, Roger. 5 for you. That means, at this point, Annie has 80, Roger has 90, Whitney 65 crime bucks. Nice job, guys. That's the way to do it. For our
Greg,
next...
come into my office, please.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I'll be right there. You guys will just excuse me for just a moment. She really can't run this office without me. Be right back. Yes, Chief.
Greg, what's happening with Carmen?
Well, it's like this, Chief. We're staying on her trail, and though she thinks she's being really clever, she's going to slip up, and when she does, we're going to nab her.
Oh, that's what I like to hear. No, Carmen may think she's built a fortress, but we here at Acme Crime Net know she's only built a house of cards.
You know, Chief, I have heard people use that expression all the time, and I got to be honest with you, I don't really know what it means. What does it mean, house of cards?
Oh, well, Greg, here. I'll show you. Now, here's a deck of cards. Now, build a house with them. Go ahead.
Build a house with the cards.
All
right.
Meanwhile, you guys remember that every time you watch the show, you should write down what got stolen and from where. When you've collected 4 loots and locations, put them on a postcard with your name and address and send it to Acme Crime Net, P.O. Box 4300, New York, New York, 10163.
That's right. Every day we'll pick 5 people whose lists are correct and send them a Karma T-shirt. Here's your one today.
Congratulations to the winner.
Okay, Chief, there it is. It's finished. My house of
that's
cards.
Impressive.
Thank you.
Now, the point, Greg.
Yep.
It's a complex structure, but it can be easily destroyed. Now, you're going to hate me for this, but I'll just blow on it and...
Okay, it's a house in a windy spot. Chicago. It's a house in Chicago. The Windy City.
Fred,
Yeah,
get back to the case.
all right. Huh. Okay, guys, remember, we're still looking for Eartha and the huge fungus. Fortunately for us, though, Acme Bugnet has just intercepted this phone conversation between Eartha and Carmen Sandiego. Watch.
Carmen, this fungus makes a great pet. It comes when I call it. Here, fungi. Don't get too attached to it. Take the fungus to the country in the Balkan Peninsula where the legend of Dracula was born. Wasn't Dracula from Pennsylvania? No, that's Transylvania, a region in this country. I just hope you can haul that organism over the Carpathian Mountains. No problem. Uh-oh, gotta go. I just found out fungi isn't paper trained.
Okay, guys, name the country, if you will, please. Is it Bulgaria, Romania, or Italy? Remember the clues that we heard. Located on the Balkan Peninsula, place where the legend of Dracula began, and west of the Carpathian Mountains. Whitney is ready. So is Roger. So is Annie. Annie, what do you think?
I said Italy.
Italy. Roger.
I said Romania.
Romania. Whitney.
I said Bulgaria.
Bulgaria. The answer we're looking for is Romania. Nice job, Roger. Okay, so here's how we stand. Annie has 80, Roger has 100, and Whitney 65 crime bucks. Now, guys, for our next clue, wait a minute, that can only mean one of two things. Either my bathtub is overflowing, or it's time for the plastic diver guy.
Go! He lives a life of danger, our underwater ranger, the one and only plastic diver guy.
What's up, PDG?
I saw Eartha and the humongous fungus on an island state in the Mediterranean. It's about 50 miles south of Sicily, right on some of the busiest shipping routes in the world. Shipbuilding and repairs are a big business there. So are the tourists that come to hang out on the beaches. Oh no, Greg, it's the ominous music. Oh, I hate this part. It's...
The one and only plastic diver guy.
Plastic diver guy. It's a little soggy there. Okay, guys, name the island, if you will, please. Is it Corsica, Cyprus, or Malta? Remember the clues that we heard? In the Mediterranean, 50 miles south of Sicily, and tourists love the beaches. Everybody's ready. Annie, what do you say?
I said Malta.
Malta. Roger?
I said Malta.
Malta. Whitney?
I said Malta.
Malta. The answer we're looking for is Malta. Yeah, nice job. All right, so Annie, you have 90. Roger has 110. Whitney, 75 crime bucks. Now, we just received word that Eartha has left Malta, so let's pick up the chase.
The chase.
All of these are worth 5 crime bucks. Hands on your buzzers. Watch the screen. Listen carefully. Here we go. Eartha finagled the fungus into the capital. Yes, Roger.
Palmero?
Judge, is that all right? Palermo, that's right. Then she saddled a whale and rode it to Naples. What sea did she cross? Roger.
The Tyrrhenian.
The Tyrrhenian, that's right. Next, Eartha flew the fungus to the city of, yes, Roger.
Sardinia?
Sardinia is right. She zoomed to a popular resort in the... Roger.
Mallorca?
Mallorca is right, yes. She headed to the capital city of Ayat... Roger.
Cyprus?
Sorry, Roger. It's Corsica. Sorry, it's Corsica. That's the end of that round. Roger, that was a nice run there, buddy. At the end of that... Man alive. At the end of that, Annie has 90, Roger has 130, and Whitney has 75. Give them a hand, you guys. Nice job. Wow. That's really amazing. Okay, now, very important. We've come to the final clue of this round, which means we have to decide how much you want to risk. Actually, you have to decide that. We just give you the questions. Anyway, what you have to do is decide how much you want to risk. If you're right, we'll add that amount to your score. If you're not right, we'll subtract it from your score. You can risk 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50 Acme crime bucks. Take a look right over here, if you will, please. Here's the portion of the world where we think Eartha is headed. If you think you know a lot about this part of the world, you may want to risk a lot. If you don't know very much about it, though, you may not want to risk quite so much. So, take a look at the map and think about it.
How much you gonna risk?
Okay, everybody's ready for our last clue. We turn to Agent Jane Pauley from Acme PeacockNet.
Eartha took the fungus to Zaire's capital. For most people in this city, life is very tough. A third of the children die before the age of 5. Zaire's people are very poor. Even though the land is fertile and there's lots of mineral wealth, many people blame the country's problems on longtime President Mobutu Sese Seko. This town has enough problems, Gumshoes. It doesn't need Eartha, too. Go get her.
Thanks, Jane. Okay, guys, name the city, if you will, please. Is it Libreville, Luanda, or Kinshasa? Remember the clues that we heard. Capital of Zaire, President Mobutu Sese Seko, and mineral wealth. Once you have an answer, this is the last one of the round. Put it there in front of you. Everybody's ready. Whitney, we're going to start with you. You have 75 crime bucks. How much did you risk?
I risked 40 crime bucks.
40 crime bucks. What'd you say?
I said Luanda.
Luanda is not the answer we're looking for. Sorry, you're going to go down 40 crime bucks. Annie, you have 90 crime bucks. How much did you risk?
I risked 30 crime bucks.
30 crime bucks. What'd you say?
I said Kinshasa.
Kinshasa is the answer we're looking for. Nice job. Kinshasa. Kinshasa. Nice job. Roger, you have 130. You had quite a run in the chase round. How much did you risk?
I risked 10
10 crime bucks. What'd you say?
I also said Kinshasa.
Kinshasa is right. Nice job. That means Annie and Roger, you're going on to the next round. Congratulations. Whitney, listen, you were a great detective. You made for a great game here today. We've assembled a kit that's going to help you in your next case. Chief.
Big problems here, Greg. We're out of Acme travel kits.
Well, Chief, isn't there anything you can do? Chief?
Nope. Sorry.
Well, maybe we could use the hologram. Huh?
That's a great idea. All of our gumshoes receive this Acme travel kit. Inside, you'll find an atlas, the official Carmen watch, a Carmen T-shirt, a subscription to National Geographic World Magazine, plus this World Ball. Now, sorry, but only the holographic version does this stuff. See, the real one just bounces and tells you where Antarctica is. So, congratulations.
Okay, guys, listen up. You know, it's time for us to go to Zaire now. We have to find Eartha and the big fungus. You guys ready to go? All packed? Okay, Roger, if you'll get my hat, Annie, if you'll get the turkey and the door, it's time for us to go. So,
I've got information for you.
Yeah.
It's time to roll out of here.
Okay, guys, you heard the chief. Let's do it. Let's pick it up. Let's go. And take a right there. We'll stop by my place. I got to pick up my mouthwash. Boy, nothing but the latest technology for us, Chief.
Yeah, simple, quiet, effective, dusty.
Okay, guys, here we are in Kinshasa. Take your positions right over here. The chief has left some very important information for us, so I want to play this for you. Listen carefully.
There are 15 places here in Kinshasa where you might find Eartha, the warrant, or the humongous fungus. Here's a few of them. First, scope out the stadium in Kinshasa. The huge portrait over the crowd is President Mobutu. He's not a very popular figure, so that crowd is probably not his fan club. Try the marketplace, where Kinshasans sell homemade items and produce. It's also an important social center where people exchange news and stories. Good place to move giant fungi. Finally, follow the banks of the Zaire River. It forms Kinshasa's northern border. The banks and sandbars are a favorite leisure spot for tourists and locals alike. Well, that's your briefing, Gumshoes. Now get that fungus back among us.
Thanks a lot, Chief. Okay, guys, just as a reminder, you have to get the loot, the warrant, and the crook in that order in a single turn. If you do that, you get a chance to try to catch Carmen Sandiego. You catch her, you get that trip to anywhere in North America. Okay, Roger, you were ahead at the end of the last round. You go first.
Sozacom building.
Sozacom building. Okay, nothing there, but we're on our way. Annie.
Zaire River.
Zaire River.
The warrant.
Nice job. You got the warrant. You get a free turn. Remember, you have to go in the right order. Loot, warrant, crook. Go ahead.
Mama Yemo Hospital.
Mama Yemo Hospital. Nope, nothing there. We'll turn them back around. Roger, your turn.
Maboudi Beaches.
Mbudi Beaches. Nope, nothing there. Annie.
The National University of Zaire.
The National University of Zaire. No, sorry, nothing there. Roger.
Marche Central.
Marche Central. Central.
Nothing.
Nothing there. Annie?
The Cité.
The Cité. Nope, sorry, nothing there. Roger.
Brazzaville Ferry.
Brazzaville Ferry. Ooh, nice job. You found Eartha. Remember, though, you have to go in the right order. Loot, warrant, crook. Be careful. You get another turn. Go ahead.
The City.
The Cité. Nope, nothing there. We turn them back around. We have found Eartha. Go ahead, Annie.
The U.S. Peace Corps office.
The U.S. Peace Corps office. Nothing there. Roger. Mimosa Island.
No fungus among us.
Ooh, you get the loot. You found the loot. You get a free turn. Go ahead, Roger.
Zaire River.
Zaire River.
The warrant.
You, sir, have the loot. You have the warrant. You need just one more. Do you remember where Eartha is?
Brazzaville Ferry.
Is she still at the Brazzaville Ferry? Yeah! Come here, Roger. Come here, buddy. You are so calm and cool and collected. Very nice job. Step up this way. You listen, you got the crook. You know what you have to do. Pull on the chain and do it. Roger, listen, nice job. You had the confetti falling, it fell right on your nose, and nothing happened. You were still just as calm as ever. We're going to talk about your next adventure in just a little bit. Annie, listen, you were a great detective. You chased Eartha all the way here. We have something very special for you. Chief.
You were an ideal gumshoe. Tough, persevering, clever, and the way I figure it, desperately in need of an automatic camera that's small enough to hide in your pocket. Use it for surveillance work on your next case. And don't forget your Acme CrimeNet travel kit. You'll find it essential for work in the field. And thanks, our congratulations for your good work.
Thanks a lot, Chief. Okay, Roger. Here it is once again, the portfolio in fine Corinthian leather. Inside, there is a stylus and a piece of cardboard for you to write on. We want you to write down where you'd like to go. If you catch Carmen Sandiego and get that trip, go.
Where do you want to go?
Okay. Didn't waste much time with that, Roger. You knew exactly what you wanted to do, where you wanted to go. Now we have to find Carmen Sandiego. Usually we get a call on that about this time. And right on cue. Hello. Yeah, he's right here. Hold on.
Hello?
Uh-oh. If Carmen finds out I'm in jail again, I'll get fired for sure. Do me a favor and don't mention that you caught me when you're chasing her through Europe.
What'd she say, Roger?
Look for in Europe.
Okay, Roger. If you're not busy, you and I are going to Europe. Chief.
Here's a list of places Carmen may have traveled. Spain, France, Ireland, the Netherlands, Sweden, Germany, Austria, Slovenia, Croatia, Macedonia, Ukraine, Latvia, Estonia. Greg, let's go to the map.
Feel good.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what this is all about, but I'll explain it in case anybody needs to know. What you have to do here is identify 8 countries in 45 seconds. If you put it on the right spot, you'll hear this sound. If you're wrong, though, you'll hear this sound. If you're wrong 2 times, leave the marker where it is, come back, and we will continue. But if you get 8 right in 45 seconds, you will then win that trip. Are you ready to go, Rod?
Yeah.
You guys ready? Okay, come on, Roger, let's do this thing. Come over this side, Roger. Come this side right here. Let's get 45 seconds up on the clock. You guys be sure and cheer him on, all right? Here we go. On your mark. Get set. Go. Carmen with the Dublin, Ireland. Ireland. Do it, buddy. Yes, yes. Stockholm, Sweden, Sweden, Sweden. No, try it again. Try it again. Yes. Tallinn, Estonia, Estonia, Estonia. Yes, come on. Go for Macedonia, Macedonia. Do it, Roger. Macedonia. Do it, buddy. Yes, come on. Lyon, France, France, France. You know this. Yeah. Hamburg, Germany, Germany, Germany. Do it, buddy. Yes. Split, Croatia, Croatia. Do it, buddy. Come on. Yes, come on. Madrid, Spain, Madrid, Spain, Madrid, Spain, Madrid, Spain. Get it on there. Oh, man, I was dying. You had to get it right on the dot, and you finally did it. How do you feel? You should feel great, man, because you and a parent are going to Arizona. Put it there, pal. Man, that was fantastic. You played a great game. You caught Carmen. You had a great day. You've been doing some great stuff for us here today. There's one more thing I want you to do. You know what it is?
Well, she sneaks around the world from here to Carolina. She's a sticky-fingered filcher from Berlin down to Belize. Take you for a ride on the lowboat to China. Tell me, where in the world is
Carmen, San Diego.
Steal their soul in South Korea? Where there's nothing but right on top from the Red Sea to Greenland. Till they singing the blues. Well, they never Arkansas her steal. Domingo from the jungle. Tell me,
In the world is
Carmen, San Diego. People that's smarter, too tiny. Well, she'll ransack Pakistan and run a scam in Scandinavia. They should stick 'em up down under and go big pockets first. She was the missing misdemeanor when she stole the beans from Lima. Tell me, where in the world is
Carmen, San Diego.
where in the world is Carmen San Diego? Tell me, where in the world is Carmen San Diego? Where could she be? Where in the world is Carmen San Diego? 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 Where in the world is
This is Lynn Thigpen for Where in the World is Carmen San Diego. And remember, you know what Carmen's cretins do. So don't let them eat lunch with you. All contestants have been briefed regarding game rules prior to their appearance. All geographic information was accurate as